ready?
We're good.
All right. Just point when you want me.
So does anyone know the name of the artist who holds the record for selling the most tickets in a single day? Which I didn't expect any of you to know that because I didn't even know this, but it was Taylor Swift, and she managed to sell 2 million tickets in under 24 hours and nearly broke Ticketmaster from doing that. The tour she is on now is called the Eras Tour, and it's like this huge like worldwide tour that she's been going on for like a year now, I think. And it's the most money any female tour has ever made, and she will earn at the end of it like an estimate of $100 million just from it. Well, and like the merch that they sell there with like her face on it and stuff. 2 million is an insanely big number for me, an insanely big number, especially just in that short period of time. And the reason that number is so big is because of how many people she has inspired from such a very long time now. So Taylor Swift was born in West Reading, Pennsylvania on December 13th, 1989, which is one of her album names. And she spent her early years living in that house on a Christmas tree farm, but I couldn't find any pictures of all the Christmas trees because I don't think they're up anymore. And she lived with her mom, her dad, and her brother was also an actor at the time. At age 9, she started vocal and acting lessons in New York City and developed a love for country music, which she was inspired by Shania Twain, according to Swift Museum. At age 11, she sang the Star Spangled Banner at a 76ers game, which is kind of crazy to me because she was like in 6th or 7th grade singing in front of a whole arena full of people. She started writing her own songs and playing guitar by herself at age 12, and at age 14, her family just decided to move away from the only place they've ever known and move to Nashville so they could pursue her music career, which is kind of insane because they didn't know anyone or anything there and just hoped that she would make it big. Thankfully she did. But once she was there, her road to fame happened really quick. Only a year or two after she was there, she was singing in restaurants and like local places around Nashville. She signed with Big Machine Records, which later she would not get along with because now they're like selling her music and stuff without her permission. But at the time, it made her super successful. She released her debut album in 2006 and quickly became a star from it, and everyone knew her name after that. Over the years, like right after that, she released 3 albums, Fearless, Speak Now, and Red, which even if you don't know Taylor Swift, you definitely know a song from one of those albums. From her albums and her singing and her songwriting, she's accomplished many things, like winning 12 Grammy Awards, selling over 50 million albums, selling over 150 million singles worldwide, being named one of Times Magazine's 100 most influential people in the world, winning 6 world records and numerous other awards for her music and songwriting work. Fun fact about her, she has wrote every single one of her songs by herself or co-wrote in all of her performances. So she has never like stolen anyone else's songs or like, all of her songs have been her own words. So this is a bunch of pictures of me and my cousin Kate when we were younger because Taylor Swift used to be our absolute biggest role model. We loved her very much, and I had to find these on my mom's Facebook for like 3 hours. These are from the 3 concerts we went to. So the ones of me when I was like a baby was her Red tour. The one of me and like us in like country boots and stuff, that was our girls' trip to Nashville. That was for like a Christmas gift or something. And that was her 1989 tour. And then her last one, which I don't even know which pictures it was, is the Reputation tour. So she is known for having amazing concerts, like awesome performances, which brings up this really far picture over there of that floor she's standing on. In the middle of that concert, which was the one in Nashville, her 1989 one, that floor she was standing on, just in the middle of the concert, just started floating, like out of nowhere. And she was just flying around the arena singing and dancing on it, and didn't manage to fall off. So that was pretty impressive to me. But I was also really young, so it was probably not that cool. Even though I'm not as big of a fan of her anymore as I was back then, because, I don't know, just my music taste has changed a lot since I was 8. She has inspired me, my cousins, and many others through her music and her messages about self-empowerment and love, and she has donated millions of dollars to numerous charities all around the world, and she's always teaching her fans to be true to themselves. So, Taylor Swift once said, "Other women who are killing it should motivate you, thrill you, challenge you, and inspire you." And I don't think her own words could describe anyone else better but herself.